What up, family? It's Sport Dad's 20 Mary Lee. It is 12 o'clock in my city, Chicago. Wednesday, September the 10th, 2025. 100% on my phone because, I like to keep it 100. It's a nice day outside. I am late going out. Might not even go out. I'm whooping so much butt inside. It's ridiculous. Long story short, it has come to my attention, Mary Myers, that Detroit has an incline in revenue while Chicago allegedly is billions of dollars in debt. And, I'm the originator rap since age 8, 1975. And, rap started in my city, Chicago, 1335 East 75th Street. So let me just wake the mayor of Chicago up, Mike Duggan. Duggan. Look, I wrote the mayor of Detroit. Now, he may not have been the mayor at the time I wrote it. I believe it was in 2011 or 2012. Either way, they claim he started in 2014. And you wonder why the other one got out of Dodge. You understand what I'm saying? Because it was a handwritten letter, and it's priceless. You understand? Real talk. So, with that said, they say, Detroit is starting to boom, and people are moving there, and, everything is hunky-dory, so to speak. So I got this Bible scripture, because I'm going to need EMINEM, because I just did a video in my city, Chicago, downtown, on Michigan, and the sign said Michigan 100, and then I seen another sign, Michigan and let me get it right, Chicago, I think it was. I took a picture. They had, and I'm like, if I was gonna take over, everything, because they knew who I was in 1995 when I put my voice to 3 cassette tapes, to the Sound of Music, and the Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech. And I didn't know nothing about no Marshall Bruce Madison III, a.k.a. Eminem, a.k.a. Slim Shady, a.k.a. whatever he calling himself nowadays, Britney Spears, you know what I mean? Real talk. Didn't know nothing about him in 1995. So they was waiting to take over so they can, do what they doing now. Take all the resources from my city, Chicago. Everybody want to pillage. See, I was the big one. And they told me, because I had a Chase Baker account in my city, Chicago. And, I had went to one of the branches on Broadway and Montrose. And the white lady that worked there told her co-worker, this the big one. Next thing you know, they closed down the whole bank. See, they not robbing banks anymore. They, or tellers. They robbing the whole bank, shutting it down. Businesses shutting it down. So I got the information that I'm telling you about, Detroit on the rise from the guy, some black guy that live in Detroit, talking about Chicago and McDonald's, which is attached to my story also, Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. If you're a real Mary McMyer, I know, right? By now. I might not have known in the beginning because they try to suppress me. That's why they didn't want me to go to school. That's why they kept harassing me. That's why more money, more problems. And that's why Eminem is supposed to be, the god of rap. It's like, come on, man. You keep getting caught by the real guy. So I'm going to give the mayor a scripture. And then you can decide, you understand what I'm saying? If you want to go to hell or not with Eminem. What they say, misery loves company. Here we go. We got Ezeikel chapter 11, 12, and 13. But we're going to do 10 since today the 10th, 11, 12, and 13. Real talk. Yeah, man. See what time it is. Oh, 12:05. It's the 5. I got my 5 feminine. And there go my 10, my city, Chicago. I don't need your help. Step your game up. Peace.